Hello. Good to see you here at Cruise1st TV. If you're looking for the most up-to-date cruise deals around the world, we're the only place to look. Great holidays at exceptional prices.
Yes, and we're heading off with Princess Cruises now for breaks later this year, where right now you can get booked with a deposit of just £50 per person for a limited time on a selection of tempting escapes between September and December this year.
Yes, and these are wonderful exotic escapes too. We'll be heading to San Francisco and Hawaii for a 19-night November wonder. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just doing a bit. Yeah, that'll be it. And the Far East is calling in December as well. We're heading to Singapore and Vietnam with a free upgrade on your stateroom, courtesy of yours truly here at Cruise1st.
Yes, and first, we're off to everyone's favourite sunshine choice, the wonderful Caribbean and Bahamas at the end of October. Now, this is 10 wonderful nights of beaches, sunshine and true escape. Flying first to Miami to enjoy a 2-night hotel stay in one of the coolest places to chill. Oh, and just when you arrive in South Florida, you think, well, this is the definition of paradise. It's gorgeous, it's beachy, it's chic, and it's full of interesting things to see and do, from amazing architecture on Collins Avenue through to like food tasting tours. You can head down and have a traditional Cuban sandwich, Cuban coffee, I love that, and just enjoy some of the nightlife and shopping as well. Then it's across to Fort Lauderdale to join the fantabulous Star Princess for 7 nights of luxury. Now, this is brand new, so you're going to be seeing all of the bells and whistles that have recently been added to Princess's fleet, and, you know, just full of incredible things to see and do around the ship. There's 21 decks, in fact, and a gorgeous wrap-around promenade, so you can walk around the outside of the ship and just take in the most superb views ever before seen on a Princess vessel. And there's the atrium, of course, full of fun, you know, things to do in environments and activities, and some incredible shows to enjoy in the theatre at night as well. Let's not forget, you are looking at award-winning theatre on Princess. The thing I love about being on a cruise as well, and especially if this might be your first adventure on a cruise, is the shows are nice and short. They're not 2 hours long with a long interval. Usually they're less than an hour. So that enables you to plan your evening, to do other things too. Maybe there's some live music or comedy or a game show that you want to catch in another lounge. You've got time to do it. And you don't have to go to the show. It's totally up to you how you run your evening when you're on board. It's also much easier to run your evening than ever before with the medallion program on Princess. So when you check in, you'll actually receive a medallion as opposed to a traditional stateroom card. Not only does this enable you to open your stateroom, you know, and put this into a piece of jewellery. They sell in the gift shops, like little bracelets or necklaces, so you can wear it around your neck easy. But it'll interact with screens around the ship. It'll enable you to order drinks or, you know, plan your activities as well. So I love that. It's just easier than ever before to cruise. And so many delicious dining choices await you on Princess. They're famous for it, in fact. You've got your regular dining included, and that's going to be in your main dining room. And that is a superb 3-course meal for every meal. If you choose to go and eat there every night, you could never have a bad experience, in my opinion. It's just wonderful. Things like lobster night really make your cruise special, because how many times at home do you say to your other half, oh yes, let's go out for lobster tonight? Just doesn't happen, does it?
Never.
Usually it could be once a year, or it could be something probably that is going to be quite the splurge, like hundreds and hundreds of pounds a piece, but no extra cost. And you can have as many lobster tails as you want, actually. Now, there is also lovely poolside dining, which is a bit more casual. You just saw there the brioche buns and the delicious thick triple cooked chips, undeniably good. For a pre-dinner cocktail, what about Bellinis? Spellbound's also super fun, and every individual bar has its own unique feeling, you know, aesthetic. It's just great. You're going to have a whale of a time. And it's off cruising for 7 nights out of Fort Lauderdale. So straight away we are into gorgeous Celebration Key, and this is going to be a very unique experience for you to enjoy a brand new private destination in the Bahamas, exclusively for Princess guests. So lovely lagoon style pools, white sand beaches, excursions should you choose to do them, Well, you won't want to get back on board, but you'll want to because there are more things to do. Of course, Amber Cove's up next, and that is, tropical scenery, lively atmosphere, and also great excursion choices. Do speak to the team on board about booking something that suits you, whether it is snorkeling or diving or a nice tour of the island. Grand Turk's next, and it feels wonderfully relaxed, soft white sand beaches and turquoise ocean from the minute you arrive in dock. How about snorkeling with tropical fish and exploring the island by golf cart on an excursion? That would be a fun one to do. Then we're going to be cruising back into Fort Lauderdale after a couple of days at sea to enjoy the ship. So you have got beach clubs, tropical islands, waterfall adventures and loads of time to just relax in the sunshine. This is exactly the kind of easy Caribbean cruise people fall in love with.
Yeah, completely. I have to say, I think, if I remember rightly, I'm not long back from a cruise in Alaska when this goes. I'm just trying to work it out at the moment. This is already a very, very best-selling choice for winter this year here at Cruise1st. And today you can join the Sunseekers with deposits of just £50 each. You're not going to believe this price tag. I was a bit kind of, what? Look, that is awesome. As a price tag, it is brilliant. That is your Miami return flights, an included 2-night hotel stay there, and then a week on board the glittering Star Princess to and from Fort Lauderdale, full board, enjoying the wonders of the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including the very first time that the Star Princess will call into the private resort on Grand Bahama at Celebration Key. You're going to have a great day there. Enjoy great times while you're on the ship. Of course, it's the newest in the fleets as well. You are taking those wonderful ports in paradise. And more importantly, I'd be quick on this because £50 deposit each today and grabbing this price tag, it is ridiculous. Here's all the details. Actually, let's check out the upgrades as well because, if the price is that good, let's think of maybe treating ourselves. It's winter here, but it won't be in the Bahamas and the Caribbean, will it? So maybe a balcony's in order. Maybe a suite is in order. We don't have an ocean view price. I'm assuming then it must have sold out already, the ocean view, so straight to balcony it is. There are other dates for this holiday from the end of October right the way through to March next year. You can also back-to-back this cruise and do the east and the west of the Caribbean as well through the season. And you can also make this all-inclusive with Princess Plus, which is a lovely package. £55 per person per day, gives you premium drinks, tips, Wi-Fi and other perks as well. So if you want to check that out, talk to the team on 0800 953 4700. They've got all the answers to all the questions that you might have. And as Joe mentioned, this could be a very, very good first-timers cruise. I know a lot of people who, for their first, say, take me straight to the Caribbean, and why not? Because if you haven't done it yet, this is what you're missing.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily servicing provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising as a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of, with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter what the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's always snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment. From Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, and silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So if you want more holiday for less money, make sure you choose to cruise.
Dance the night away, yes please. Thank you very much. I've had many a night danced away on a cruise. They are absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to many more as well. Can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the place to do. It brings out your inner dancing diva. It does. This is the thing about being on a cruise. Like at home, maybe you're a bit more reserved. Maybe you just haven't got up and got on a dance floor for years. But suddenly, when you go on a cruise, what happens on a cruise stays on a cruise.
Yeah,
so
that's very true.
You can bring out your inner, travel person. It's great. I mean, honestly.
It's funny, actually. You're quite right, because actually, when I'm at home, I'm feet up in front of a log fire,
yes,
doing absolutely nothing. When I'm on a cruise, I don't know what happens. It's great though, I love it.
Yeah.
Remember, selected Princess Cruises offers for September to December this year now have low £50 per person deposits, and we have another of those right now. This is a 19-night island and city dreamscape. We are cruising to the Hawaiian Islands and Mexico on the Ruby Princess and flying first on the 27th of November, perfect timing, to San Francisco, the Golden Gate City. And we've included a 2-night hotel stay. You've been a few times, haven't you, to San Fran?
I love San Fran. It's got such an incredible vibe to it. And you've got time to do more than just the Golden Gate Bridge in 2 nights. You can ride those famous cable cars, explore Fisherman's Wharf, which is charming, where you might spot sea lions or even dolphins at Pier 39. And then, of course, you've got to go ahead to do the Alcatraz trip, and that's really fun. Take the ferry over and explore the prison cells. Now, you're going to be cruising on the Ruby Princess for 16 nights. This is going to be absolutely epic. She's a beautiful ship, grand class, in fact. And enjoying movies under the stars up on deck, or just strolling around and taking it at your own pace. There's just so much to do on a day-to-day basis, and you'll have sea days to enjoy as well, and they jam-pack them, don't worry. Dusk to dawn, quiz, bingo, shuffleboard, tournaments up on deck, ping pong tournaments, that kind of thing, crafting activities. In fact, usually for the Hawaiian cruises, they tend to bring on crafting experts. So you could be, learning a new skill, or you could be perfecting something you already know. Maybe you want to learn how to use the archive functions on your phone and your iPad to be able to journal your travels digitally. You can head to the digital lab to learn all about that. There'll be cooking demonstrations to enjoy with the chef and team as well, the cruise staff team, dance classes, chair aerobics, you name it. I just think, and also they have water aerobics. They have everything, and that is whatever you want to partake in or don't want to partake in. And of course, great things up in the spa. Now, it's not just about the incredible treatments they offer, and they have an extensive menu for you, including things like acupuncture and tweakments. You can have a full cut and colour. You can have a full body wrap, getting you ready for formal night. And formal night is when the ship really comes to life. In fact, they'll have photographers all around the ship with different backdrops where you can go and have some of your probably best pictures you'll ever have taken. And when we think about it, like, do we really take time to go and have portraits at home more than once or twice in our lifetime? Probably not. That's the great thing about being on board. Oh, by the way, you can actually go to the photography gallery and arrange to have a private portrait session done as well, in black and white or in colour, however you want to, have it styled. So there's all these offerings that are so fantastic you don't even think about when you book a cruise. You think probably, oh, dinner and show, yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And the shows are different every single night, and it's not just one venue. If you want to head to the Explorers Lounge or Crooners to listen to some live music, you can do that. You could be boogieing the night away up in the disco, as you just mentioned, Derek. It brings out your inner diva. So we're off on a Hawaiian adventure for 16 nights out of San Fran. A few days at sea will see us into gorgeous Maui, Kalui, and this is the island that people picture when they think of Hawaii. It's rugged, it's gorgeous, it's full of waterfalls and volcanic craters, and you might want to do a best of tour of the island. I really recommend that. Then it's Hilo, which feels very lush and tropical. I loved this one when I did my Hawaiian cruise. And I'd recommend doing a bike tour up to the crater, so you kind of get a little bit of everything and you feel like you've had an adventure. Then it's Honolulu, which mixes, of course, iconic beaches with that city energy. So you can relax on Waikiki Beach or take a trip out to Pearl Harbor or even hike up Diamond Head. Hanauma Bay is amazing too for snorkeling. Then it's Nawiliwili, known as the Garden Isle, and you can see how fresh and beautiful that is and verdant. And you can take a helicopter flight over the Nepali coast for a real incredible adventure and cruise along the Waialae River as well. Ensenada's next, a cute little Mexican stop for you, where you can visit local wineries or even head to De La Bufadora Giza, which is an interesting natural phenomenon. And they've got great markets with Taxco sterling silver available outside too. We're going to cruise into San Francisco and disembark the ship. And from volcanoes to waterfalls in Hawaii and incredible surf beaches, alongside gorgeous jungle valleys and a fun stop in Mexico, this one is the sort of cruise where every island feels completely different from the last.
Yeah, and by the time you get home, of course, it will be, what, mid to late December, won't it? So you won't be knocking on the door of Christmas, will you not? So that'll be exciting, although it'll be slightly cooler, I imagine, when you get home. But yes, yeah, maybe you'll have a little bit of a healthier glow to you when you get back. 16-night cruise sounds good though, doesn't it? And you've got lots of sea days on that cruise as well, which I think is a bonus because then you really can switch off. There'll be a moment on that cruise as well where you'll be up on top deck and you'll just be thinking, it's early December and here I am in the beautiful sunshine with clear blue waters on a cruise, not at home, absolutely freezing. You're about to see, by the way, why this is one of the best-selling Princess cruise choices for this winter. Check this out, because it sounds a lot more expensive than it actually is, doesn't it? Because remember, it's a 16-night cruise, plus you've got the stay in San Francisco, plus you've got your flights to and from San Francisco, and you can say yes to this today as well, get our teeth in today. £50 each as a deposit. That's what this show is all about. This is almost a late deal. I'd be grabbing it quickly because obviously this has been selling for quite some time and it is already very, very popular. But how incredible is that for 19 nights in all away? It is just brilliant. Let's check out the details. Make sure that you are quick. Remember, when you fly into San Francisco, you're staying for 2 nights there in a hotel. And then you've got 16 nights of cruising. It's not just a week of cruising, which you think, that'd be lovely at this time of year in this part of the world. A week of cruising would be lovely. 16 nights of cruising, now that's lovely. Charm, magic, variety, entertainment, cruising the Hawaiian Islands, plenty of sea days, a day in Mexico as well. You're going to love this, and you're going to love this ship as well. All of its signature features, the lovely dining, the movies under the stars, the shows in the theatre, which, as Joe said earlier, you don't have to go to all the shows if you don't want to. It's sometimes, isn't it, if you're anything like me, sometimes you book a ticket for something, by the time it comes round, you're like, oh, I can't be bothered for this. Where you're on a ship, you're not paying 75 quid a ticket each, so you're not committed to it in the same kind of way. Look at the ocean view price for this cruise as well. That's a 16-night cruise, £99 more. We should have just said 1999 ocean view, shouldn't we, really? Because I would say 99 out of 100 people are going to go for at least the ocean view upgrade because it's only £99 more. Most important thing on that is deposits are only £50 each. So call the team 0800 953 4700. When you're with us, you always get the best advice, you know.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the next one. What's the countdown for you? How many days until your next cruise? Let me know. Drop us an email and let us know. Let us know what you're up to, what you're doing, what you've booked. studio@cruise1st.tv. Maybe you've just come back from a cruise as well. Pictures, I need all the gossip. Same email address, studio@cruise1st.tv, because we are very nosy, aren't we, Jo?
We are.
Very
yes.
nosy.
Inquiring minds want to know what your next trip is.
Yeah.
And I bet it's a good one. So another £50 per person deposit chance to book right now with Princess as we head to Malaysia and the charm of Southeast Asia with a Vietnam cruise to Ho Chi Minh, Halong Bay and more to enjoy with a free stateroom upgrade on offer. Now, your 15-night escape starts on the 5th of December, flying to festive Singapore to enjoy a 3-night hotel stay. Oh, this is going to be really lovely pre-Christmas because there'll be all the traditional lights and Christmas decorations, kind of the western side of it, and then the eastern side of that time of year as well is also really fun. Singapore is very vibrant anyway, but you'll have lots of opportunities to shop because the Singaporeans love to shop, whether it's in markets or in the fancy Orchard Road area for some tax and duty-free luxury. Then it's time to cruise on a fabulous pre-Christmas adventure on Diamond Princess. This is going to be wonderful because you've got 10 nights on board and the ship will be decked out for Christmas to celebrate the lead up to this time of year, including lovely decorations. Usually they have a big gingerbread house in the atrium and they make it fun and festive. And of course, you'll be enjoying some of the most sumptuous cuisine at sea. You have everything, of course, from your freshly made pasta in sabatinis through to sumptuous steak. They've actually been voted by USA Today Best Cruise Ship Steakhouses, and that's one of many accolades that they've won. The main dining room, which is included, your international marketplace, which is included as well. These are going to be places you can eat every night without spending an extra penny. But if you do want to go ahead and enjoy some of the specialty dining for an additional nominal fee, or sign up for one of the packages, which we'll go over for you later on, that's a lovely thing to do as well. It's just such good food, and having experienced that buffet myself, I have to say, in the morning is my favourite time to go up and have everything from made-to-order omelettes and eggs Benedict through to delicious waffles, fresh fruit, freshly baked pastries. Oh, you really are spoilt. And it doesn't mean you have to be indulging every minute because there is a wonderful gym fully equipped with all the latest equipment, and also they do classes you can sign up for an additional fee, whether that be spinning or yoga or Pilates. So you can have a nice balance when you're on a cruise. And honestly, it might be that you are someone that goes all out and your other half is like, right, I've got to stick to my gym regimen. Let them get on with it. Let them get on with it whilst you go to afternoon tea, meet some new friends at the quiz, have a cheeky afternoon cocktail. I mean, this is the great thing about cruising. And I think a lot of couples in particular like to do different things and have different activities back home. And a cruise really opens the doors for you both to enjoy what you like, or maybe you're cruising with a group or with family. And again, you can all go off and do your separate things. There might be a lecture on armoury in the theatre and you're thinking, nope, I'm not going to that. I'm going to go to the dance class instead. Well, again, they can enjoy that. You can meet. In the evening, though, the ship really comes to life. It isn't just dinner, show and done, and everything goes to sleep at 9 p.m. No, they've got a nightclub. They've got loads of late-night music and events happening, and movies under the stars, which is fantastic. So 10 nights on board out of Singapore and a day at sea will see us into Phu Mai, which is for Ho Chi Minh City, which feels very fast-moving and energetic. There's scooters everywhere, rooftop cafes, and a lovely mix of old and new. And you might want to visit the Cu Chi tunnels on an excursion and explore the bustling markets. they'll take you to both of those. Nha Trang is next, which brings you a more laid-back beach feel to the itinerary. So you've got these lovely long long sandy bays and restaurants lining the waterfront, and you can just relax at one of those beach clubs all day if you wish. Then it's Kai Lan, and this is for an overnight on board in Hai Long Bay region, and the reason we stay later here is to enjoy the sunset over these magnificent almost surreal limestone formations. You definitely want to take the traditional junk boat excursion to make the most of that. Chiang Mai is next, and this is for Hue and Da Nang. And this gives you a choice between two very different experiences. You've got the imperial history or the beaches and the modern cafes to enjoy, that lovely juxtapose. Vietnam really does give you variety. So we're cruising back into Singapore, where we'll disembark and fly back to the UK. So you've got buzzing cities, beach resorts, incredible food, and the unforgettable scenery of Hai Long Bay. This is a fun way to experience lots of different sides of Vietnam in one trip.
This is also a nice time of year to travel as well, just pre-Christmas, but there are just generally less people travelling. You know, if you're going a long way, which you are on this one, you know, even being at the airport, less people around, easier to check in, easier to get to the terminal, things like that. It's quite nice. There's a bit of a satisfaction as well in going on holiday in December. So this is a lovely chance to go and enjoy the spectacular sights of this very amazing part of the world. And I've got a nice upgrade for you as well. So this is the price of the inside for this, the inside stateroom on board the cruise. That's the whole package price. But that's amazing, isn't it? We're upgrading you for free from the inside stateroom to an ocean view for free. You are very, very welcome. So that is your flights to and from Singapore. 3 nights there in a hotel, festive time of the year as well. Go shopping, just enjoy the wonderful festive feel in the city, and then 10 nights of cruising on the Diamond Princess, heading your way through Vietnam with ports for Ho Chi Minh, Hue, Hai Long Bay, and more to enjoy. And remember, today, the whole reason for this show is £50 per person deposits today for a limited time with that free Ocean View upgrade. I have to say, in brackets, subject to availability. So be as quick as you possibly can. You've got the magic number there, and here are all the details you need. 0800 953 4700. Nice balcony price there as well, actually, if you're treating yourself. I mean, this is a part of the world that you're not going to end up going there 3 times a year. I mean, you might do, because you absolutely fall in love with this region of the world. But on average, this is maybe somewhere you'll cruise to maybe once every 10, 20 years. First to discover and then to return later. Amazing. That's such a great little sample taster of so many different things as well. How many times do we talk about Singapore, for instance? To actually be there and to spend 3 nights there as part of your holiday and then go on and visit other places across that 10-night cruise where you unpack once and see all those different places and countries, indeed, all in one trip, is brilliant. So you come back and you go, right, we've travelled.
Yeah.
We finally travelled. We've finally gone beyond Europe. This is exciting. This is the kind of cruise that is ever so popular here at Cruise1st, because I think actually a lot of people who watch us have taken those first couple of cruises, you know, out to the UK, to the Canaries, to the Med, to Spain and France and whatever, and then started to build up and then spread their wings. And actually, this feels very adventurous, doesn't it?
It does feel adventurous. I mean, you're going to some incredible places, so you can browse the choices on our website and call us for the best price and advice and top tips for any cruise, any ship, any date and any destination.
Yeah.
Oh, there are thousands of incredible opportunities on our website.
Yeah, and if you want to take advantage of £50 deposits with Princess right now, it's 4 departures that are going between September and December, and there are more of those on the website as well at cruise1st.tv. But as I say, any questions whatsoever, remember you can tailor those stays on all those packages that you saw there as well. Just talk to the team. For heaven's sake, don't sit there and wonder, call the team. It's a free call, 0800 953 4700. Stay right where you are. There is much more on the way.